Good morning, everybody. It's your old buddy Jim, way up here in Upper East Tennessee with these nutty dog Rose, who's down here getting petted. Hope you're having a good week. We got a lot to talk about this morning. Since I took off this week to help out with my boys and taking them to school and stuff, so I've had a lot more time to follow the news a lot more closely than I usually do. I usually just skim through, but this week I've been reading way too much, which is probably why I have a headache. Move along, Rose. All right, let's get into it, please. Everybody's heard about the garage gate. And, you know, when 45 had documents at his home, he got an FBI raid. Well, I guess Potato Head wasn't even worthy enough to have Department of Justice oversight. They let his lawyers go through the documents. Double standard much. You still don't believe there's two tiers of justice in this country. And I did a video the other day about the demons of Davos. Well, they brought old Humpty Dumpty, Mr. Disinformation himself, Brian Stelter, to lead a panel at the World Economic Forum on disinformation, which in hindsight is probably a good idea since he is an expert at it, since he's been made a living on it for years. This article got by me. Called it, "The EU has approved crickets for human consumption. They will use partially defatted cricket powder in a variety of foods, some of which are multigrain breads and rolls, crackers, breadsticks, sauces, processed potato products, etc., etc." You can find this all out yourself if you'll just research. Don't take my word for it. And then I saw another unelected official, the old horseface climate czar, John Kerry, at the WEF, said he was among a group of select human beings, I guess, that was placed there by God to solve all our problems. But I'd say he don't believe in God. He believes he is a God, as he flies all over the world in his private jet. And do you think he's going to be eating crickets? Let me answer that for you. No. They also had a panel there at the World Economic Forum. These three idiots decided that we no longer have a climate crisis. It's much bigger than this. We have a planetary crisis, a justice crisis, and a spiritual crisis. Well, I guess if we do have a spiritual crisis for them, because not enough of us are Satanists. A Texas Democrat has proposed a hate crime in Texas legislature for white people to criticize any minorities. I'm an equal opportunity criticizer. I don't care what race you are. If you're a jackass, I'm going to call you a jackass. Matt Gaetz, I don't know if this is just for show or not, but he introduced a bill to abolish the ATF. I'm all for that. The ATF is coming out and banning pistol braces, which is going to affect a lot of handicapped people that like to sport shoot. Last time I checked, the ATF doesn't pass laws. That's Congress's job. So that automatically, to me, makes it unconstitutional. The Queen of Lockdowns, the New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern or whatever, is resigning. Congratulations, New Zealand, but you never should have gave up your guns. And another article I just saw a few minutes ago, I started writing these down yesterday. The Saudi Arabian Minister of Finance told Bloomberg TV at the World Economic Forum that the Saudis will gladly accept any and all currencies for payment for their oil. There's another block of the petrodollar being gone. And some people don't think that matters, but when the dollar is no longer the primary currency of the world, we are screwed, glued, and tattooed. So that's enough about the news. I hope everybody's not too depressed over that little report. Rosie is. So I have had a great week. I feel pretty good. Still look bad, but I feel pretty good. I've got my roast for the kids in the oven. So their mom's feeling better, so she's going to pick them up today after they eat supper, because I promised my stepson that I will cook him a roast this week. I'll let each one of them pick out a meal for what they wanted me to cook. So you got to give them credits for bravery, because while I am a fully functioning adult, sometimes I'm not the best cook. So I hope and pray that you're still prepping, that you're still able to prep. I hope that you're getting food put back. I went back to get some more of those canned veggies at Food City, and they were off sale, so it must have been a quickie. So, oh well, missed the boat on that one, but I'll go find another sale here maybe tomorrow, because I'm not picking them up again. They're going to stay with their mom tonight, and then I'm getting them tomorrow night and keeping them the weekend. We're going to try a new church over here, because sometimes it's just a chore getting everybody ready and driving 45 minutes to church. So I'll still go up there to church occasionally, because it's where a lot of my family goes, and my granddad is actually the one that started that church, so I'm not going to abandon them completely. But I want to get the kids in where they have other kids there at church and can go to Sunday school for kids, and maybe the Awanas program I think would be really good, especially for Raylan. And they've been pretty good this week. Raylan used to be a morning person, but now that he started school, he doesn't like mornings quite as good as he used to, which I can't say as I blame him. So I'm going to dehydrate some bananas tomorrow, so hopefully that will turn out good. I'll show you the results if they look good. If I ruin it on my first attempt, you won't hear a word from me, but hopefully that will go good. I've got 2 more of these little Baofeng radios. I'm getting them programmed, so I'm gonna leave one over at the ex's house and do a little experiment. It's probably about 2 miles away from where I'm at right now, and get my son on one end and we'll do a video and see how they work. Hopefully it will work good. So that's it for today. You've got your East Tennessee Preparedness News update. I'm your host, East Tennessee Preparedness. So keep on prepping. Have a great week. I care about you. I hope you can, when it happens, that you're ready as you can be. Nobody's going to be completely ready for what's coming, because it's going to, even if you're paying attention, if an economic collapse happens, it's going to be a shock to everybody. So just keep doing the best you can with what you got, where you're at. Have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you later, and adios amigos. Say goodbye, Rosie. She said bye. Adios.